Hi, I'm Richard Boehmcke. Welcome to 90 Second Love. Today we are talking about Ichiro Suzuki and Ernie Els. The first one we're going to get into is an interview with Ichiro Suzuki, and it's from ESPN.com, and it's talking about his approach to the 3,000 hit record in American baseball. But what the article is really interesting for is Ichiro's position as an outsider. He's always been known kind of as a quiet, very hardworking, very disciplined player. And there's one quote which I really loved. It says, "In the 16 years that I've been here, when people feel like a person is below them, not just in numbers, but in general, they will kind of talk you up. But then when you get up to the same level, or maybe even higher, they get into attack mode." The second article is an interview with Ernie Else, and it talks not so much about his sports prowess, but his shift in attention from being one of the world's best golfers to taking care of his son, who is diagnosed and born with autism. What I love about Ernie Else is how much of his resources he has put behind autism in trying to find a cure and to provide resources for those with autism. But I also love how he talks about his son, and he doesn't talk about his disability or his ailment. He just talks about his separateness and what he's learned from his son and how much more he's learned from his son than he thinks his son has learned from him. It's a really beautiful story about fatherhood and about maybe pulling back on one thing that you're really, really tremendous at to become better at something that you don't feel as good in, and that being fatherhood in this regard. Get into them, the links are below, subscribe, and I'll see you on Monday. What poof! Tremendous athletes from other countries who play sports in America and who have very unique views on things that are not necessarily related to sports. Both really interesting articles. Both talk way more about the world and life than they do specifically about sports, and I think they're worth your time.